No, folks, welcome back to Gateway to the Savage Frontier, that for some reason I keep wanting to call Secret of the Silver Blades. Anyway, here we are at Ascore. So this is the end game, and it's an interesting one. So, party enters the opening and is swallowed by the almost total darkness. Right, so this is an ancient city. Base of a cliff, dirty and overgrown by desiccated vines. Great archway rises to greet you. Beyond it, a doorway provides the only viable entrance to the city. You can still read the words carved in flowing runes upon the stone of the graceful arch. Welcome to Ot Emebo Ascore. Keep that in mind. So we're here in Ascore. This is a ruined city full of undead. Now, the big question is, can we cheat? Yes. So, that secret door, you're not supposed to be able to find until something has pointed you towards it. You're not supposed to be able to get in there that easily. You're supposed to fight in Etten. Welcome to Central Ascore, it says pleasantly. Please consult the tapestries opposite each wall for detailed maps. So, what we will do is we will go ahead and play like we're supposed to. Undead guards. So we've got Ascorian skellies. And much more concerning is that mummy. Because mummies are hella dangerous. You do not want mummy rot. And I did not want to leave him there. Delay. Yeah, as long as that mummy keeps me. Oh. I think you need magic weapons to kill it. Oh. Oh dear. Do you need magic? Oh. Uh-oh. Mummies. Undead and powerful melee attacks can only be hit by magical weapons and cause a rotting disease. Without the proper weapon to stay out of range of the gargoyle's attack. 5th level cleric or temple can cast a cure disease spell. Yeah. Okay, so we'll need to be careful with the mummies. Come on. There. That was annoying. And my map is wrong. Alright, so you're supposed to go up into here to fight the Etten. No, good job, Hank. Although, you know, Etten. Etten's not a big deal. That potion and battle axe, on the other hand, that will be useful. So we don't have a... Do we have a dwarf? What are you? Human. Yeah, we don't have any dwarves. You're my ranger, and you've got the +2 long sword. You've got a +3 long... Yeah, so... Yeah, it's a dwarven axe +2. If we had a dwarf, it'd be +4. It'd be great. But we don't, so we'll just carry it around. If no get us lost, go straight from Big West Gate, turn, take step, hit wall. So that is our That's this. So, this is the mirror map room. There are maps of... okay, here we go. Each of these mirrors bears a faint impression of an ancient tapestry that hung before it for centuries. The party copies each into the journal, but remember that mirrors show things in reverse, not the way they really look. The match must be held up a mirror to show the true layout of Ascore. Each mirror is guarded by a group of Ascorian mummies and skeletons. Once the undead defending a particular mirror have been destroyed, that spot is safe for resting. All areas of the mirror room are also safe for resting. On their first move after the third victory, the party falls into a pit. In this pit, the character finds a clerical scroll with 2 cure disease scrolls and a magic elven longsword +2 versus undead. So, since we can save before each of these fights... Alright, there is one there. Or, not save, rest before each of these fights. We will, first of all, we will save. And then we will cast prayer. Oh, displaced. Whew. I thought for a second there it said Diana was diseased. And I was like, what? Why is that green? Shows the map it once contained has rotted. The wall itself is covered with a tremendous mirror. Squinting, you think you see your faces reflected, and as those of leering skeletons. Yep. Okay, so there are 2 mummies. No, don't attack ally. Idiot. Now that shouldn't work. Magic Missile isn't supposed to be able to target non-living things. Nope. Look, the mirror. There's a map. You record the info is image number 58. So, right here. Yeah, I'm not sure just how useful this is going to be because, you know, there's the map. Ooh. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do with that information. I think it's showing... Right, okay. What that's showing is the final zone. So, the final area that we go to looks like that. It's a series of combat rooms. It's one big long fight. And I think what's going on is these mirror maps are showing us the path that we can take to get through those combats, which unfortunately seems, like an awful lot of work to me. 3 mummies, that is... That is not good. Oh, jeez. That is really bad. Yeah, I don't like dropping a fireball right in my... Alright, now mummies are supposed to take just crazy damage from lightning. Or from fireballs. You know, being that they're fabric and bitumen. Man, they're supposed to take double damage from that. Right, so it's another map. I'm not really concerned about it, considering, you know... Whoops. What? The hell is this? Oh, right. There are. I forgot. There's randoms. So we can rest, but there's still going to be random encounters. There. There's 8 random encounters. Area outside of the stronghold. 8 lurk nearby gates. Near the gate. We are near the gate. This mirror too holds a faint image. Oh. What? Wasn't supposed to. Okay. Okay. Whatever. I don't need that. Clerical scroll and an elven lawn sword. That is. Take the scroll. No. No. Alright. Whatever. That fight shouldn't have been there, but okay. So this is the +2 longsword versus undead. So we'll give that to you. So we'll go ahead and equip that. Elven longsword versus undead. And 2 cure disease spells. That's good. Oh, you're level 6. All right. And we're all fixed. Move. And where are we? Right. Mummies. Yeah, I don't really want to fight mummies. Alright. Enormous gate of thick wooden beams bound together with tremendous iron bands stands to the east. Its massive hinges are set into huge, freshly made stone pillars in a newly erected wall. Nailed to the gate is a giant brass M, like the one on the mainsail of the ship. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Friggin' spiders. But if I remember right, we can rest here before we go through. Yes, we can rest. And then we begin the final combat. And since we can rest, because I do not want poison. Ain't nobody able to cure poison. So we're just going to overkill these suckers. There. What? Oh, okay. What do you got? Why do they have leather armor and shields? Locked. And find that it is heavy and unwieldy, but unlocked. Alright, so. Yeah, look at that. Diana's ready to level again. Diana just loves her some leveling. Alright, so. We are going to be going into the final zone. The extended combat. What is your movement? Your movement is 12. So. Alright, I don't know what's in here. Well. Alright, folks. Here we go. This is supposed to be... Oh, okay, I see. There we go. Fills the corridor, but no sign of his owner. The plaza of Ascore and the pyramids that you seek lie in this direction. Find the way, Valgamon commands you, laughing, if you can. What you're about to face is different from any battle you've ever fought. There'll be no rest between each combat. If you defeat one enemy, another shall present itself until you are destroyed. You'll be fighting in a maze left by the ancients of Ascore, and in your never-ending combat you shall only see a small portion of it at one time. Yeah. If you're brave... Jeez. If you are brave and skillful, I shall have the pleasure of destroying you myself. If not, my minions shall feast on your bones. Find the way, if you can. No rest between each combat. Alright, so... Brave heroes, run away. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saving the game, Valgamon. You know, you don't have to be such a jerk about it. So, I think... Let's see, that's nothing. I think that one and that one... Yeah, I think we'll pop the haste a little bit later. Although, I do have 2 prayers, so we can throw a prayer, even though it only lasts for 6 turns. Oh, for crying out loud. Let's go. I, Valgamon, guard this passage. To reach the plaza, it is through, over, and around me. You must... Yeah, whatever. To your graves! Alright, so. We have goblins. Yeah. To our graves indeed. So, the way this works is you're in these combat arenas. And there's a couple ways you can exit. So you can, kind of like how the enemy runs away. That's what we're doing. So this is where we're going. So you can exit the field to the east, or you can exit the field to the north. If you exit the field to the north, it's bad. If you exit to the east, it's good. There's no way of knowing that otherwise. Basically, going north is a much faster route with much more dangerous fights. So, I mean, this is, you know, goblins. Who cares about goblins? And, yeah, we could easily do this fight, but there's no reason to. So this is what the final thing is. It's this. And once one character gets out, everyone goes with them. So we have exited to the east. It's endgame. We really don't need this. Let's see what secrets lie ahead. Ah, screw off. And a whole load of goblins. Yep, goblins. Alright, so we're here. We want to exit to the north. So we've got to... Let's see, where is our exit? We've got to go... down... around... and up. Yeah, that's not annoying at all. I don't think I even have sleep memorized. So this is what we'll be doing. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from just nuking these goblins. At the same time, there's no reason to. I mean, I'm not gaining anything by killing them. You know, they're like couple experience points each. I wish I had sweeping attacks. Just... But I don't think they had sweeping attacks coded, and I don't think I'm high enough level to do them. No, don't. No. Where are you? Okay. Exit. Oh, that's really not what I wanted. Yeah, I mean, I could lob a fireball and just... No, I do have a wand of ice storm. Yeah, I really wish I had sweeping attacks. That would just... Wonk, 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 wonk. Wow, did someone get hit? No, they're going after a mage. They're going after Presto. Oh no. Alright, so next is Shambling Mounds. There we go. Yeah, they're hitting my cleric. One more round. It actually took 2 arrows, huh? Oh, 38 experience points. Ooh. Yeah, leather armor and maces. So much effort and power wasted on goblins. Yeah, you say that. Alright, so... Oh. What? This is supposed to be... Oh, no, this is a goblin round. Right. A very weak goblin force is here. Yeah, I'll say. In that there's one. Oh, man, this is really annoying. Oh, okay, so... okay, I got it. Yeah, the annoying part about this is just... Alright, yeah, so we're just going up. Wonder what happens if I kill that goblin. Oh well. The longer you wander, the more lost you become. No? This is where... Yeah, this is where shit gets real. Alright, so we're going to go up. That side. Okay. Cast. Haste. Guard. No. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Shit. This is not good. And now we got all these freaks in there. View items. You've got nothing. View item. I storm on a defoliation. What? It's got... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What does it have no range? Yeah, Eric's in trouble already. There. Delay. Yeah, Eric's getting a little banged up. There, that'll help. Alright, so we still got 4 rounds of haste. Perhaps you'll be lost forever. Oh, yeah, shut up, dude. Your shtick's getting old. Mages and commanders. Wow, that's a unpleasant loop-de-loop we'll have to do. So I'll have to go up, over, and down a little. Alright, that's where we're going. That takes care of the mage. What? Whoops. Didn't actually mean to cast lightning bolt, but you know. Alright, one more round and you're out. There we go. Don't need any of that. Oh, hey, bracers. Might as well switch him to the +1 arrows now. And we still got one more turn of haste. So, sneaking through the back gate, ah? Yes. You shall shuffle doubly. To the north, light pours through an opening to the outside. All right, so here is the final area. But, because game... Where is my exit? Oh. That's the exit. Delay. Yeah, that will end the game. So let's see what we got. We got a couple commanders. We got a mage. We got some Shambling Mounds. We got volume. Wow, longsword +5, -8 armor class, and 150 hit points. Wow. Wow, he is not screwing around. Aww. Yeah, saw that coming. But, yep. Alright, folks. Here we go. I'll take those. One by one, your party members scramble from the buildings and enter the plaza, surrounded by the great pyramids. Suddenly, the very ground seems to shake and rumble, and you look back to see what's happened. Algamon and his followers stand in the doorway behind you, ready to rush to the attack, but before they can move, the ancient bricks around their feet rise up until they stand on end like tiny headstones. Up from the soil come dead, rotting hands, then entire putrid arms that seek only to grasp the ankles and legs of Valgamon and his minions. One by one, his men are dragged beneath the foaming earth, screaming hideously. Hey, can we get that sword? The Zenthram general wields his sword in a storm of gleaming metal, slicing at his tormentors on every side, but for every bony claw he severs, two more pierce his armor and tighten their grip upon his bleeding flesh. Wow, this is a much darker ending. Slowly, as if his legs were melting away beneath him, jeez, Valgamon is pulled down, his sword still hacking at his attackers. He cries out his defiance, but their only reply is to pull him deeper as he sinks up to his waist. Wow, they're dragging this out. The grasping hands clutch at his sword and seize it. The end comes quickly now. Can I have that sword? Valgamon's final expression is one of surprise and disbelief as, eyes still open, his face vanishes beneath the boiling ancient soil of Ascore. I don't know why they're so mad at him. And I don't remember any of this from when I played the game as a kid. It may be a version difference, because I played it on the C64. It could be that I fought my way through and beat Valgamon in combat. I don't know which it is. The enemy has been defeated, but there is no time for celebration. You look around and see that from every side, vast armies approach. From the north, twin columns of orcs seem to stretch to the horizon. To the west, along the cliff tops, a solid wall of trolls stands waiting to descend, and to the south, a great mass of mercenaries, black pennants waving in the breeze, still awaits the dead Valgamon's orders. And if you remember, to the east is just a giant screw-off desert, so there ain't nothing over there. Most terrifying of all, from the great desert to the east, comes a broad column of soldiers in full armor, black horses marching perfect order across the forbidden sands. They have crossed the uncrossable desert. Oh, well, geez, put me in my place right away. Krevish turns to you, and suddenly he looks very different. I must now tell you the secret I've held for so long. I'm an agent for the Lord's Alliance, sent to join the Kraken Society and stop the Zenthram plan for conquest. Oh, so you're not a nerd. Under the direction of Amanitas, I present myself as weak and helpless clerk to avoid suspicion. Little did I know that good fortune would send me such noble and courageous... Yeah. Krevish points to a new ring on his finger. My ring only had one wish left on it, so I had to save it to restore the party if we made it to Ascore. So I had to save it to restore the party if we made it to... Oh, well, okay, thank you. You raised your eyes in hope, found small truths in a great chaotic world, traveled the road no one wants to follow, and dared to fly when even birds cannot go, and you now have fulfilled your destiny. Yeah, thanks. You have the 4 statuettes in the ring of reversal, and above us stands the altar of black granite upon which they must be placed. Quickly now, Hank, climb the steps. Okay. Hank climbs to the top of the pyramid and places the glowing statuettes in a circle on its polished surface. "Nothing's happening," comes the call from beside the altar, and you all scramble upwards to see more. It's not the dancing elements that gives the statuettes their power, it's their bases. See the 5-sided opening in the altar. Set them upside down within it so that the bases form a pyramid like those surrounding us. Hurry! The orcs and mercenaries are almost here, and I can see the armies from the desert. They're past the ancient docks and riding straight for us at a gallop. Hank hurriedly inserts the 4 statuettes into the altar.
Man, why's mine always got to be broken?
A moment later, the missing 5th side of the pyramid rises silently from its hiding place in the ancient stone, and the entire structure begins to glow. Okay. The ring of reversal is placed atop the tiny pyramid, and a mighty crack of thunder echoes across the parched streets of dead Ascore. More. No kidding. Blinding beams of light came out of her eyes. Oh, no. Lance through the ancient stones in all directions, and the plaza's edge At the plaza's edge, your enemies stop and stare in amazement. Gotta say, I would too. Oh, hey, it's a purple worm. The light bathes the cliffs and desert sands, calling to legions of ferocious monsters. The massed forces that surround you stand in their way. Right, okay, I see what's going on. Storm of fangs and claws and fire. The leaderless Zenthram armies are slaughtered in the monster's quest for the single glowing light. To tell of your escape would fill an entire evening as good fortune guides you through the carnage to safe haven in the cliffs above Ascore. So, we climbed a rope? Oh, that's kind of neat. You got the, you're kind of hanging, you got your feet, and you're dangling out of the image box. I'll give you that. As you return to Yartar, word of your exploits precedes you. In every town along the way, people cheer and wave when the party marches by. Yay! Oh! There we go. Victory is sweet. May all you do in life bring you as much honor to your name as the heroism you displayed this day against the evil Zenthram. Now we're back in the inn that we started in. And here we are. So, there we go. Gee. So, the force. So, there's the game. We could go visit Amaniatas. I may actually do that. So, as I understand it, the whole thing is you've got... There we go. Eric greets you at the door and welcomes you home. Yep. Your tall friend, discover tree. No, that was no. With all the statuettes, now you must try to. Game limitations, folks. Anyway, as I understand it, the 4 statuettes were designed to be placed in Ascore in ancient times to repel monsters. So you put the Ring of Reversal on, it attracts monsters. So now Ascore is a monster-laden hellhole, but it also means that Zenthram can't get in because the only entry point to the area is a monster-laden hellhole. So there you go. Kind of a nice ending, but on the other hand, also a little abrupt because we're done. There's nothing else to the game. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed Gateway to the Savage Frontier because it's done. We will eventually do Treasures. I think Treasures is a little bit more solid of a game. This one had some neat ideas, but didn't quite pull it together right. And it's hard going back to super low level like this. But we have our post-game save. And next game, I have a couple thoughts on what it might be. But we'll see what I'm in the mood for. So, until next time, folks, have a good one.